AI labs accused of large-scale capability theft from Anthropic's Claude model. Anthropic, a leading artificial intelligence firm, has publicly accused 3 Chinese AI laboratories, DeepSeek, Moonshot AI, and Minimax, of engaging in coordinated, industrial-scale campaigns to extract capabilities from its Claude models using an estimated 24,000 fraudulent accounts. This represents the most detailed public evidence to date of foreign competitors, systematically using a technique called distillation to leapfrog years of research and development. The scale of the operation, the 3 labs collectively generated over 16 million exchanges, with Claude violating Anthropic's terms of service and regional access restrictions. The campaigns are escalating in intensity and sophistication, prompting calls for rapid action from industry players, policymakers, and the global AI community. This disclosure comes amid ongoing debate in Washington regarding export controls on advanced chips essential for AI training, where Anthropic has advocated for stricter limitations on chip sales to China. What is AI distillation? Distillation involves extracting knowledge from a powerful AI model, teacher, to create a smaller, more efficient one, student. The student learns from the teacher's outputs rather than raw data, enabling it to achieve comparable performance with significantly reduced computational resources. While a legitimate training method, it can be weaponized by competitors who pose as legitimate users, bombard a frontier model with prompts, collect outputs, and train rival systems using stolen capabilities. The technique gained traction in early 2025 when DeepSeek released its R1 model, which matched or surpassed American models at a fraction of the cost. This sparked anxiety within the industry, with predictions of intense competition for large language models. Researchers further demonstrated the speed and cost-effectiveness of distillation, replicating OpenAI's reasoning model for as little as $450 and under 50 minutes. The specific allegations Anthropic attributes each campaign through IP address correlation, request metadata, and corroboration from industry partners. The labs specifically targeted Claude's agentic reasoning, tool use, and coding capabilities. DeepSeek conducted the most sophisticated operation, generating over 150,000 exchanges, including attempts to create censorship-safe alternatives to policy-sensitive queries. Moonshot AI ran the second-largest operation with over 3.4 million exchanges, focusing on agentic reasoning and tool use. Minimax was the most prolific, generating over 13 million exchanges, targeting agentic coding and tool orchestration. Anthropic detected Minimax's campaign while it was active, giving them unique insight into the distillation process. How access was bypassed. Anthropic does not offer commercial access to Claude in China due to national security concerns. The labs circumvented this restriction through commercial proxy services that resell access to frontier AI models at scale using Hydra cluster architectures, sprawling networks of fraudulent accounts that distribute traffic across APIs and cloud platforms. These networks make detection difficult, with new accounts replacing banned ones seamlessly. Why this matters? A national security crisis. Anthropic framed distillation as a national security threat, not merely an intellectual property dispute. Illicitly distilled models lack safety guardrails, potentially enabling authoritarian governments to deploy AI for offensive cyber operations, disinformation campaigns, and mass surveillance. This undermines export controls by allowing foreign labs to bypass restrictions and close competitive gaps through theft rather than innovation. The legal landscape offers limited recourse. Copyright law is unclear regarding AI outputs, and enforcing contractual terms against foreign entities operating through proxies is challenging. Anthropic's national security framing appeals to policymakers who can leverage sanctions, export restrictions, and entity list designations more effectively than civil litigation. The future of AI security. Anthropic has implemented classifiers and behavioral fingerprinting systems to identify distillation attack patterns in API traffic. This crackdown signifies a turning point in AI security, where defensive measures will need to adapt to increasingly sophisticated extraction techniques. The industry must coordinate to mitigate these threats, as the window to act is closing rapidly. The long-term implications are clear. The race for AI dominance will be shaped not only by innovation, but also by the ability to protect intellectual property and national security interests in a rapidly evolving technological landscape.